right, there's 3 steps. You're going to connect the computer
Okay.
to the TV. You're going to get the computer connected to the internet and into Zoom. You're going to set up audio. So those are the 3 steps. I'll just go through them individually. So computer up and running, that's an easy one. There's an HDMI cable that's behind the TV, and you'll pull that to your computer and connect that in. If the input isn't on the right spot, there's a button right here on input that you'll cycle through to make sure it's on HDMI 2. If you need to troubleshoot that, you want to make sure it's on the right HDMI cable. So once you've got the computer up and running and you've got actually picture up on the screen and Zoom up and running, you're ready to move to the next step, which is the audio. Come on in here, Monica, for a second. This is called a Focusrite. It has a USB-C connection to a USB, and that will plug directly into your computer. The computer needs to have the software to drive this on it, so it's a Focusrite Scarlett 2. Assuming that that's set up, all you have to do is plug it in and it will be ready to go. The next, we're going to connect the actual microphones. So this is a wireless transmitter, a 2-channel wireless transmitter for 2 microphones. These are the channels that they're set on, B4 and B3. You're going to plug that in, start that up, and connect it with 2 XLR cables. This is called an XLR cable.
Okay.
You can only put it in one direction.
Okay.
And so it's plug and play in to each side. You plug 2 of them in, and then you'll run those over to these 2 inputs onto the Focusrite.
Okay.
So you can't get them wrong. They only plug in one direction.
Okay.
There's male and female, and whenever you get them right, they'll plug in.
Okay.
So then the next thing is to test the microphones. So you've got 2 wireless microphones, and that indicates that they're on.
Yep.
And when you tap them on, I'll show you, come back a little bit. When you tap them, you'll see a little light transmitting
Okay.
right there that shows that they're on.
Yep.
If they're not on the right channel, they won't transmit right. You open up this and you click here and you can see what they're on. This one is on, the top is on B, the bottom is on 4, that's B4. You won't have to change those, but if they got changed, you would need to get them back to the right channel.
Okay.
So this shows that they're connected right here with that light. The next test is over here. So whenever you talk, whenever you speak, this will actually light up, and you'll see that this goes all the way up to there.
Okay.
So you can see that this indicates that they're working all the way to here. And then the last thing is you got to make sure that the microphone is picking up the right microphone on Zoom.
Okay.
So Zoom has multiple microphones input whenever choices that it could be input. And so you want it on the Scarlett 2i2 USB. So you'll want this Focusrite Scarlett to be the actual microphone.
Okay.
You'll need somebody to check that on both sides to make sure that you can hear. And this sets the volume for each of these microphones.
Okay.
Each input has a separate volume, and you'll want to actually set those so that this light is on whenever people are talking. So if somebody is out in the middle of the share and they're like this, and they're talking, you're going to need to turn this up so that they can hear.
Okay.
Because people aren't all going to be able to put it right here. But if it's red, you're going to turn it down to get it to be back in the green so that you can actually hear well on the side.
Got it.
And that's pretty much the whole setup. You've got a computer. That's a normal thing. You're connecting to Zoom and internet. The next thing is you're connecting that via HDMI to the TV, making sure that the input's right. And then you're getting audio set up so that you can actually use 2 microphones and making sure that that's all functional. That's what we got.
Perfect.
Thanks.